Well, good evening. August the 8th, Saturday. And I don't like to keep saying the word I or me or I told you so or anything like that. I hear a lot of people on different channels say that. And I'm nothing. But this scripture right here, for the last 3 years, and here I go, I'm going to say I have been passing out to people in packets when I would talk to them before this pandemic came into existence. Now all my pictures I have in a closet, and I've cleaned up my back room because nobody's going to come over and look at that. But this is a very vital scripture. Revelation, which used to be Revelations 12:12. 1, 2 is 3. 1, 2 is 3. 33. Woe unto the inhabitants. Used to be inhabitants of the earth and of the sea. For the devil has come down unto you, having great wrath, because he knoweth that he has but a short time. Imagine that, my dog's up. Obama said you would never see it coming. I didn't see it coming. Anybody that says they've seen it coming, it's either part of the plan or a liar. They are moving us right into this new world order, satanic new world order, Masonic new world order. I've got a neighbor that lives across the way from me. He's single, and he's a fireman, and we've touched base on these things a few times. He doesn't want to hear anything religious because he's a Catholic. But by chance today, they laid down a very thick, deep chemtrail right over our head, and he's out there working. So I walked over. I said, "Come here. You want to see something?" He said, "Yeah." We've had debates before on things, and I pointed this out to him a year ago about the chemtrails. We had to get out from under the trees, and I showed it to him. I explained to him, and he does not believe the virus is real. That's one plus he has. He says he believes that it's nothing more than a flu. And he has done a little research on the number and letter frequency that go through the air that you can't say on YouTube, or you get your channel, your video taken down. But anyhow, I explained to him what's in it, and I've got pictures of how they've converted over jetliners, and it's not condensation. We got to talking on a few other subjects. And how conspiracy theory, where that term came from. And I told him that was put in on the mainstream news after JFK's assassination to silence anybody that would question the death of JFK. Somehow the subject went on to, he said, "Well, how about Elvis? Do you believe he was killed?" And then in the next breath he said, "They misspelt his name on his tombstone." I said, "Oh, really? Did they?" And then the subject of CERN, Mandela effect. And I asked him to spell the newest one that I just found, judgment. He spelled it with an E. I said, no, it's not spelled with an E anymore in any dictionary. And we went to Mirror, Mirror on the Wall, and It's a Wonderful Day in the Neighborhood. He had all of them. And No, I Am Your Father. He's looking at me like, wow. But will he look into it? He says, what can I do about it? That's a normal question. And what can you tell him? There's nothing we can do about it other than be prepared. I said, be prepared for food shortages, because that's coming. He said, well, I can walk over there and buy anything I want at the store. I said, well, it hasn't made it through the food chain yet. Whoa, that is a warning from God. And I told him about Isaiah 11:6. And I think he understood that one too. I hope he went in and looked in his Bible. But this is true. In my opinion, and I'm nothing, I believe we are seeing the emergence of the beast system coming out in full force by those that have sold their soul to the devil. They're probably less than 1% that runs the top of the industrial cartel and the bankers. They control the governments. And it's amazing, isn't it? Here in America, people were thinking they were going to get us another stimulus check. What happened? They were real close. Every day they said they're close. And then come Friday, they left without a deal. So enter Trump to do some tax this and tax that, and you can't be evicted for a few months yet. No stimulus, though. And he also mentioned another $3 trillion stimulus, but not for the American people. They already verifiably have stolen $8 trillion. So if they did another $3 trillion, they've stowed $11 trillion for those at the top. Those that run your Walmarts, your Lowe's, your Myers, all of your big chains, your McDonald's, your Hardee's, but nothing left for the little guy that owned a restaurant or a little mom and pop store or something that they've just been building for 10 or 20 years, and a family-owned company down the tubes. Woe unto the inhabitants. Never said that. Love y'all. Be prepared. That is a warning. Woe. Just like woe to those that call good evil and evil good, and put bitter for sweet and sweet for bitter. It's here. What we can do about it, I don't know. It was written. This is the end times. I don't believe there's anything we can do about it. Just try to turn people around and give them the good news that Jesus Christ died for their sins. And I don't even feel worthy to be saying that, because I'm a sinner. We are all sinners. We have all fallen short. That's another scripture. I love you all. And hopefully down the road.